I don't know what's going on at all. This has been a very weird year. I think there's no other way to describe it. Many of us feel that way. Some of us are super depressed. Others of us are super happy. Me, I don't know what to think. I'm 4-1, which should make me happy, right? I should be excited that my team is 4-1. That means I need one more win to make the playoffs. Just one. I need to go 1-6. That's it. I don't know if I can get that one if my team continues to go down the path that it's been going down. This is getting ridiculous. Dez, gone. Romo, gone. Steve Smith, injured. Jordan Reed, injured. And now the quarterback that has been helping me survive some of these weeks, Tyrod Taylor, is out. I don't know what to do. I just don't know what to do. I'm upset about it. I'm ready to cry. Ricky's sitting all happy, ecstatic, thinking he's just got this championship locked up. Casey's just praying, dude. He's not really doing anything other than just hoping that his team gets better, because it is an atrocity. Ugh. Tyler just blows it by playing two. I mean, I get that he's a backup running back. I get that Andre Ellington was back, but Tyler, you started two Broncos when they have. You just started David Johnson. You won the game. Aaron's quitting, even though he won that week. Yeah, he's sitting on the outside looking into the playoffs. But I think this is funny. This is all funny. Let's go through and take a look at what happened this week. Ugh, what a nightmare! What a nightmare this season is. We might have to vacate it right now and just say it doesn't count. Let's restart it. Let's do a redraft. I don't know. All right. Well, shock of shocks. I beat Lucas. Okay, that's not really a shock. Jeremy Hill, underperformed. Duke Johnson, underperformed. Rashad Jennings, did about what he's expected. Manuel Sanders, though, it's pretty good. Alan Hearns, hey, there we go, buddy. Eagles D, that was a nice pickup 2 weeks ago. And then, of course, Tyler Taylor doing some stuff. Jamal Charles, out. You want to know what's really funny about this? I offered him a trade for Niall Davis for Antonio Gates. So, yeah, Antonio Gates was big, but I think that it's still going to be Niall Davis. We'll see what happens. Apparently, this West character, a lot of people are believing it's him. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed that it's Niall Davis for me. But at the end of the day, his team couldn't have really been that much better. Heath Miller at tight end. Nope. Heath Miller at flex. Sure. My team obviously going to be a lot better with Andre Johnson and Ryan Matthews, but I got the win. That's all that really matters. Ho-hum. Wasn't really expecting much from Lucas. Didn't get it. That's the way it is. Well, battle of first and second, and Ricky comes out on top decidedly. 22, 20, 25, 15, 22, 13, 3.5, 26, and 15. Get you 163 points. It's a pretty big week. Biggest week this year, isn't it? Yeah. Clinton would have beaten most other teams, but just ran up against Ricky and got shot down. What are you going to do? Ricky's team is playing well. He is likely going to take first place, but, some things can happen, but I expect that's not one that will fall short this year. He's finally getting some wide receiver help in Anquan Bolden, Willie Snead, Golden Tate. To back up the Julian Edelman, John Brown duo that he's got going on. So, what are you going to do? He's got a good team. Newell versus Jeffrey. Well, I picked this one right. So far, I'm 3 for 3. I'll be coming up on the ones that I missed here in just a second. But yeah. Russell Wilson. He's just not doing much this year, is he? Andy Dalton would have got the win. Oh, that's right. We talked about that. That sucks for Newell. Andy Dalton gets him the win. That's simple. But Jeffrey, he did really well. Putting Travis Benjamin over Amari Cooper. Got him a couple extra points. Doug Baldwin, yeah. Jeffrey actually played himself the perfect lineup this week. Well done, Jeffrey. Newell, you did not. Because of that, you lose. But one thing I just want to point out, Jeffers' team isn't bad here. Carson Palmer, Matt Forte, DeMarco Murray, yeah. AJ Green, Jeremy Macklin, Travis Benjamin, yeah. But Murray Cooper, absolutely. Tyler Eifert, yep. Just got to kind of figure out his defense and his kicker, but, those can be solved. But all in all, I'd say Jeffers got a pretty good team. Probably the second best team out there right now, if you ask my opinion. Possibly even the first. If DeMarco Murray gets his crap together. Too bad his manager sucks. Like, if this team had a good manager, it'd probably do pretty good. But unfortunately, their coach is struggling most of the time. But the team is good. As for Newell, hey, Adrian Peterson out. That's going to hurt. You're going to start Andy Dalton from now on, aren't you? That's just what's going to happen. Probably should get rid of Lance Dunbar off your bench. Just saying. Going to get some injuries back. You're not going to be bad. Frank Gore's consistent. Todd Gurley's coming around. You got to solve your flex position and get rid of Dante Moncrief. But hey, Adrian Peterson going to do flex. That solved that problem. Deshaun Jackson coming back, or Alshon Jeffrey doing something, kind of replaces Dante Moncrief. And then Crabtree's been getting better. Not a bad team, Newell. I actually think you'll make the playoffs with that team. So both these guys, you should feel good about your teams. Ron and Tyler talk about players that shouldn't necessarily feel good about their teams. Here's two of them. All right. Tyler, there's your victory right there on your bench. It's a good call to put in Sam Bradford over Derek Carr, but, you need to do a little bit more. You need Carlos Williams to come back, Ben Roethlisberger to come back, Brandon Marshall to be solid. I just don't see much hope for your team, though. Mike Evans and Brandon Marshall need to carry your team, and I just don't see it happening for you. As for Ron, Eddie Lacy started slow last year. Alfred Morris, you kind of give up on the Alfred Morris, Matt Jones thing unless one of them's injured. Looks like Matt Jones might be. Antonio Brown, once Ben back, he'll be solid. Until then, you got to kind of survive. But, Lamar Miller, Greg Olsen, that's the back in your lineup. You're all right. You're going to be fighting for the bottom spot in the playoffs. It's not bad. It could be worse. Speaking of it could be worse, there's only one person in this league that we can not say that to, and it's Casey. The only person who we cannot say it could be worse. 0 points from his tight end. There's his running back. Oh, Falcons defense is your best. And it's not like you had anything on your bench. Like Gary Barnage or Thomas Rawls or Andre. That's a lot of points on your bench. You have a crappy score this week. But hey, a win's a win, right, Dwayne? Aaron Rodgers, me. Brandon Cooks finally had a pretty good game. James Jones, good game. What has Brandon Cooks done so far this year? Yeah, finally had a good game. Good for him. James Jones, there you go. But yeah, you got a lot of points on your bench. See what happens there. But Casey, I don't know what to tell you. I got nothing. I got nothing for you other than sympathy. So much sympathy. And you are just this close to guaranteeing that spot amongst. I don't think it'll ever happen. I don't think we'll ever see a Triple Crown winner in back-to-back seasons. That being Triple Crown, first place in points, first place in regular season championship, followed by last place in points, last place in regular season, and last place in the playoffs. You're on a roll, Casey. It's looking pretty bad. Looking pretty bad. All right, and finally, Timothy versus Malkovich. So, did I get them all right? Pookie, yes. Ricky, yes. Oh, no, I missed this one. That's right. Way to go, Casey. Even the one I got wrong. Sheesh. All right, Malco. Hey, Carlos Hyde showed up. Matthew Stafford did not. But Doug Martin, there you go. That offset the Devontae Freeman freak show over here. Malco. Need a better tight end, but hey. Steelers, Josh Brown, Julio, Doug, TJ Yeldon getting lots of carries. Look at that. Malco's team isn't bad. Tim, your team isn't terrible. Casey really strongly believes in Devontae Freeman. Boom Heron, no one should believe in. T.Y. Hilton, he'll get better in time. It's going to happen. Randall Cobb, it's just a bad week. He's 2.3. He'll have better weeks, obviously. Larry Fitzgerald, hey, look at this guy. Look at this guy. All kinds of yards and touchdowns this year. Jason Witten, sorry. Yeah, I'm feeling that one too. But not much you could have done to win this week. Malco just had a really good week. Let's go to this, shall we? Standings. Let's go to the standings. Look at that. Injuries everywhere and still in second place. That's fantastic. Just fantastic. Oh, Clinton and Malco and Jeffrey. I think those are really three solid teams. I wouldn't call Dwayne solid. I'm probably the least solid of the top five due to injuries. But Tim, you got a decent team. Newell's got a good team. So Aaron, you're gonna be fighting with Dwayne and I don't know who else there. Yeah, probably fighting with Dwayne for that last playoff spot. I've pretty much just checked off the season for Tyler and Casey. That's just not looking good. Oh, look at Dwayne. He's on a 3-game winning streak though. Good for you, Tyler. 3-game losing streak. Of course, Casey's won 5 in a row. I mean, Ricky's won 5 in a row. I've won 3 in a row. So yeah, just kind of interesting year, up and down, all over the place. Let's just do this real quick. So obviously, Ricky's on top. He's on top by 20 points, which is significantly over me. But here's the one we should all really look at. This is really bad. Casey, 333 points. That's just, it's not even 70 points a game, man. Ugh, brutal. And points against, I want to see how strong the correlation is here. Look at this. Ricky fewest points against, me second fewest points against. Like, is the first place person always getting the fewest points against them? Now, we can take a lot of things into consideration here, right? We can obviously take in the fact that they've got a good team, so they're winning for that reason, but also they've got good players, which means they're not on other players, which is why they're having fewer points scored against them, etc., etc. But really, I want to see how often the first place person is the person with the lowest points scored against them. Anyway, that's where we're at, gentlemen. Week 5 recap, whatever it is. I went 5-1 with this week. How did ESPN do? So 3, 4, 5. Did they go 6 and go? F them. F them. That's messed up. They went 6-0 this week. Now they went 5-1. Friggin' Casey. Could have changed that, man. Anyway. All right, ladies. You enjoy your whatever it is. That thing. Yeah.